The opening weekend couldn't have gone much better for the reigning cup holders, Colorado. The Rapids dominated the expansion Portland Timbers in a 3-1 win at Dick's Sporting Goods Park. In Week 2, however, they were on the road, looking to keep momentum going as they headed to Southern California to take on a Chivas USA team that gave up 3 goals in their season opener. Despite a starting lineup without forwards Omar Cummings, who was on international duty with Jamaica, and Connor Casey, who was nursing a minor injury, the Rapids still fielded a formidable pairing in sizable newcomer Caleb Folaw and speedster Quincy Amarikwa. Chivas USA head coach Robin Frazier had his work cut out to find a lineup that could match the Rapids. He was missing key contributors due to international call-ups, including Venezuelan forward Alejandro Moreno and United States U20 defender Zarek Valentin. Although we did see the return of second-year midfielder Blair Gavin to the starting lineup, there were certainly new faces that needed to step up. It was a perfect opportunity for brash young forward Victor Estupiñán to start to live up to the lofty expectations he set for himself by predicting a 30-goal season. Mark Stout and Steve Cook were at the Home Depot Center to see how this one played out.
We are underway at the Home Depot Center. And a long left-footed shot that I think Matt Pickens saw all the way. Amarikwa, if he's on, he's got a step. Thornton is out. Amarikwa, can he get his 3rd goal? And the Rapids take the lead. Just what the doctor ordered. Without Cummings, without Casey, Quincy Amarikwa able to finish for the 3rd time in his career, the 2nd time for the Rapids.
That's a wonderful finish, Mark. Really takes the ball on well. Wonderful touch past the goalkeeper, and what a nice calm finish. He's celebrated before he's even passed it into the net.
Nothing like that empty net when you get past the keeper.
Fantastic touch there past the keeper. Great finish.
Here's Jamie again, 2nd of the night. Oh, right to Larentowicz, and it goes off. Lahou, who's on the line. Rapids looking for a handball. It's flicked on here. Awesome. Look at that.
That looked like handball to me, Mark.
It's Bowen's first touch. Wallace held off Braun just enough. And can't see it out. That ball's still alive, but now they call foul. And Braun obviously frustrated. And gets that yellow from Terry Vaughn. Matt Pickens is all the way up past the 18 too.
It could have been worse than a yellow card as well there, Mark. It's a little bit naughty there. Brony got himself into a tangle.
I didn't know whether this ball was going to make it all the way to the touchline when I first saw the pass.
He does a good job of keeping it in, but then pushes Wallace back to the ground and then wants to drag Mullen all over the place. Brian going in strong and Braun not liking it too much.
That whistle signifies the 4th straight shutout for the Rapids over Chivas USA. A 1-0 win behind a goal by Quincy Amarikwa.
2 straight wins. You know, can't take nothing away from that. Sometimes it's not the most prettiest of games, but you know, it's important that we pick to the 3 points, and it's an away win, which is always a plus. You know,
I thought our back 4 and the midfield were excellent throughout. There were limited opportunities for them to get on the ball in good areas. On the ball, we were a little bit fidgety at times, and I think their shape caused us some problems, and you know, some credit to them. They worked ever so hard to put us under pressure. But of course, very, very close to it.
I felt through our lack of aggression, we didn't take advantage of some of the space that was given to us, and had we been a little bit more urgent, then I think we probably could have gotten the ball to the forwards in better spots. But just overall, I felt like, whatever reason, we were just too passive.
With their victory against Chivas USA, Colorado kept pace with rivals Real Salt Lake as both teams leapfrogged the Galaxy to sit atop the Western Conference. In the East, it's the second-year club Philadelphia Union, who stand alone with a perfect record. While many experts expected Chicago and New England to struggle in 2011, they've kept pace so far, holding strong at 4 points each, just behind the Union. Let's take a look now at the race for the Budweiser Golden Boot. With the season in its early stages, it's DC's comeback kid Charlie Davies leading the way at 3 goals in 2 games. Several other new arrivals to the league are just behind him at 2 apiece, including designated players Eric Hasley and Omar Bravo, as well as Chicago's Diego Chavez and Javier Martina from Toronto FC. Last year's champion Chris Wondolowski also trails by just 1 goal after his 2-goal performance in Week 2. Week 3 in MLS action brings us 8 matches, and it starts on Friday night as FC Dallas heads out on the road for the first time this season to face Columbus. The crew will be looking to put behind them a disappointing draw against Eastern Conference rivals, the New York Red Bulls. That game can be seen on Fox Soccer Channel at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Other nationally televised matches include Saturday's duel between Toronto FC and Chivas USA, airing nationally in Canada on TSN at 1 p.m. Eastern, and DC United traveling to Colorado to try and slow down the Rapids, who've won their first 2 games convincingly. That game airs on Sunday on Galavision at 7 p.m. Eastern. Also on Saturday, the Vancouver Whitecaps take on Sporting Kansas City at Empire Field, while New England hosts the Portland Timbers at Gillette Stadium. Brian Ching and the Houston Dynamo head to Red Bull Arena to face New York, followed by the 2-0 Philadelphia Union crossing the country to put their undefeated record on the line against the LA Galaxy. Finally, the Seattle Sounders head south to San Jose to meet Chris Wondolowski and his Earthquake side, who are coming off a big victory in Dallas. That's all as we wrap up the second week of action in Major League Soccer on the MLS Review Show. A reminder to fans to follow all of the action and analysis on the official league website, MLSsoccer.com. Order the MLS Direct Kick package through your cable provider to see all of the MLS action each week, or order MLS Matchday Live to be able to watch live games from your computer all season long. The MLS Review Show returns next week with highlights and reaction from all the games around Major League Soccer.